I'm gonna edit stuff out, but you look so good. Oh my God, look at my friend. She looks so fucking like you look so good, Mary. This is nice.
You like this one? Okay.
I love this one. Okay, go ahead.
This one my favorite. Go ahead, swipe.
Oh my God, nah. This shit looks so nice. All right, so let me talk to the people. Wait, what we doing today again?
We're doing half down.
Okay. More relax. Even though I don't, I got perm too. You should have told me. What's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to be doing a relaxer on my homegirls here. We're going to be using olive oil. She likes olive oil, but normally I like to use Mazani, Designer Essential, Optimum, or if you have like sensitive scalp, Affirm. Those are just some of the top relaxers that I really love. And choosing a relaxer really depends on your scalp condition and how coarse your hair is. So today we just right now I'm just gonna mix up her perm and prep her hair. Now, just to give you a little bit of a backstory on her hair, she has a 4B hair because it's really tight coils, but her hair is previously relaxed, so you can tell from her scalp that her hair is really has really tight coils, and she does not like having her hair natural. She's always wearing a wig. She's always wearing her hair in a protective style. She never has her real hair out. Like, I probably gave her a silk press maybe twice since I've known her, and I've known her for over 10 years. So yeah, right now I'm just mixing it. You always want to mix the relaxer with the ingredients that's in the box. Box relaxers, is nothing wrong with it. You can use them because they're safe to use. You just have to use it properly. So right now I'm just parting her hair in 4, and that's how you want to start the prep. And I'm also going to be using this stuff called sensitive scalp. This is like grease basically, and you want to put it throughout the whole scalp. You want to part the hair in 4 and go in between each row and put the sensitive scalp in, because you don't want to burn her scalp. We all know that relaxers are really strong, and that it can eat through a can of Coke. That means it can eat through metal. So you don't want to really have it on your scalp that long, and you want to work really fast when you're applying relaxers. So I'm always going to start in the back, because the back is like the least sensitive. The nape area and the crown part of your head is like the best parts to start with your relaxer, and you want to put it on the front last because that normally burns the fastest. So I always start in the back, and it doesn't matter which corner you start at. It just matters that you start in the back. And I'm just gonna part her hair, make sure it's saturated really good on the roots, because her hair is previously relaxed. But when we previously relaxed her hair, it didn't take, because we used Hawaiian silk, and so it's nothing wrong with Hawaiian silk, but her hair just got really wavy. It did not take, and her scalp was burning pretty fast, and we never did a spot relaxer to fix it. And it's okay if you do a spot relaxer. Like, if your relaxer doesn't take, you can do a spot relaxer. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just you have to wait at least a week or 2 before you do a spot relaxer, because you need some type of new growth. But yeah, so I'm just applying it. I sped the video up, but you want to apply your relaxer in under 15 minutes, at least 15 minutes, because I've had clients that came and sat in my chair and was like, it's burning, and I didn't even finish putting the front in. And that's so annoying, because it's like your relaxer is not really you're not gonna get the maximum amount of relaxation if you don't, if your scalp is sensitive and you put the relaxer in and your scalp is already burning before you even finish applying it. You want to at least work it in after putting it in. So now I'm just washing her relaxer out fully. You want to make sure all the relaxer is out the hair. It can't be any perm. And I normally use Mazani, but there's other brands that have like neutralizing shampoos. But if you're doing this at home and you're a beginner, buy the neutralizing shampoo, the orange one, because that has like the color alarm in it, and the color alarm will show you pink whenever it's still relaxer. So these don't have color alarms in it because they're more on a professional level. But if you're doing this at home and you're doing it yourself and you're not a hairstylist, just go get you the regular neutralizing shampoo that's orange, and make sure that you wash the hair out at least 3 times. I don't use any other shampoo when I put a relaxer in someone's hair, because you want to put the hair back at the pH balance. You don't need to switch up the shampoos, use a neutralizer and then something else. Just use the neutralizing shampoo for this service, and that's it. Now I'm applying some silicone mix. I really love silicone mix because it's like a protein. You always want to put some type of protein conditioner in your hair to bring back the hair, like build the bonds back up that you took out when you were putting the relaxer in. So I'm gonna put the silicone mix throughout her scalp, comb it through and everything, and make sure it's fully saturated, and detangle and everything, and give her a little scalp, like a little massage while I'm brushing it through. And then I'm gonna rinse that out. You always want to follow the instructions because you don't want to over condition your hair. There is a such thing as over conditioning your hair, and it can damage your hair if you leave conditioner in. Like, I know a lot of y'all like to leave y'all conditioner in and go to sleep and think that it's gonna make your hair feel good, nice and silky. No, stop doing that. If the container says 5 minutes, wash it out in 5 minutes. And just now I just put some Aphogee Green Tea Reconstructing Leave-In Conditioner. So I sprayed that, and I'm just going to comb it through her whole head so it can get on all the strands with a Denman brush. This is my favorite brush. It detangles the best. So now I'm in the blow drying process, and when you're blow drying, you always want to section the hair into 4 and start in the front. Why you need to start in the front is because if you start blow drying from the back, it's never going to fully dry. Her scalp is still going to be wet because the hair from the front is going to roll to the back, and that's annoying. So you always want to pre-blow dry the hair before you start putting direct heat to it, because you want to get all the excess water out of the hair before you put direct heat. So you see me pre-blow dry, and now I'm blow drying with the brush. And now I could put direct heat, and plus it dries way faster when you do it this way. So now her hair is fully dried, and I'm about to trim her ends, because after every relaxer, I'm cutting your ends. I don't care if you just got a trim. If you get a relaxer, I'm cutting your ends. That's what it is. Okay, so don't come sit in my chair if you do not like to have healthy hair, or you don't like cutting your ends, because I'm not for that. Like, people like to keep their ends for what reason? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't care. But when you sit in my chair, you're going to get your hair cut. Like, look how much better, look how it looks now that I cut her ends. Like, if she would have been like, don't cut my hair, it would have just been looking shabby and bad, like, for no reason. Especially the fact that she doesn't even wear her real hair out. It's like, what you not cutting your ends for? So I'm just gonna go through and give her a real haircut, because just that, I know y'all see all these videos of these stylists that be like cutting with the white cape, and then they cut that shape, like cut the ends. You have to go in, because our hair is not all one length. So I'm cutting that. I'm getting those hairs that are in the top layers of her head as well. So that's why I'm going through small sections, and I'm just gonna cut from my guide is the bottom hairs. Like, you can see how I'm pulling it out, and I measure it from the bottom hairs, and when the hairs fall, that's where I cut the rest of the hair to, because now it's gonna be a nice even cut. As you can see, her hair looks so much better, and the front was pretty short, so I still cut those ends. I don't care if it's not the same length, I'll cut them too. I won't cut the whole head to even it up like that, but I'm gonna cut enough of the front so that the same damage that's done in the front is rectified. So now I'm just finishing up her cut, and I know she was happy because she was like, oh no, I needed a cut, and I agree. Yeah, this looks so much better. I'm happy with the results of this trim. Like, and I could have cut more. I honestly could have cut more, because when you see through to the cape, that's where it needs to be cut to. But I was just being generous by not ODing and chopping her hair off, because I don't have time. All right, so that's good enough for her to have like some healthy hair. So, but if it was up to me, I would have cut it all the way until I see to the thickness of her hair. You wouldn't see no white cape underneath her hair, because it would be gone. But I'm being generous right now. See, I could get rid of so much more, but I'm just being nice. And now she was telling me like, all right, chill, you're cutting too much of my hair. Like, all right, relax. Like, now that I'm looking at it, I could have fixed it up a little bit more, but it's cool. It looks clean and even to me. So I'm all done. I love it. It's amazing. She looks so nice. It's her birthday, so we're gonna turn up this weekend. And if you wanna see how I did this half up, half down in detail, I will be linking that video in this one. So keep watching and subscribe and like and leave a comment and do all of that, because I want to talk to y'all and see what y'all think. All right, later.